Welcome back to the Aussie Appropriate channel and welcome back for another video. Now today I'm doing something different. I'm resurrecting an old video I did a few years ago, and this video is all about cash and why people should be using cash and why cash is king. So let's cut over to this video that I recorded about 1 or 2 years ago, and unfortunately this video never got much exposure. And I did post this up on another channel, but on this channel here I seem to be getting a lot more views and a lot more exposure to like-minded people. 90% of the viewers that I seem to be getting on this channel seem to be like-minded people that have very similar thought processes and ideas to myself, or people that are open to those ideas. So let's cut over to the video and see what my thoughts were on why you should be using cash rather than your card. I think this video is very important for every single person in Australia at least to see. So what I want everyone to do is share this video on your social media. Share it on Facebook, Instagram, any of your social media. Send it to your friends. Send it to all your friends via email or messenger to spread the message of what I'm about to tell you in this video. Today we'll be discussing a topic that's, I don't know if you'd call it dear to my heart, but it's a topic that I'm quite passionate about. And it is the use of cash in our society. So let's examine why we should be using cash instead of card transactions. So let's say you start off with a $50 note, just like this one, which is 50 Australian dollars. And I go to my local shop and I buy something for $50. I hand over the $50 note, the shop owner gets $50. The shop owner then takes that $50 and he goes and buys supplies from his supplier with a $50 note, and he gets $50 worth of supplies, and the supplier gets a $50 note. He's got $50. Then the supplier takes that $50 and he takes his family out for dinner, and he pays with the $50 note, which means the restaurant owner gets a $50 note worth $50. The restaurant owner then takes that $50, he goes away for the weekend and he pays for his accommodation with a $50 note. So the motel that he's staying at gets $50. Now this cycle continues indefinitely. It just keeps going on and on and on and on. And after 30, 40, 50, 100 transactions, there's still a $50 note worth $50. Let's just ignore inflation for the time being. Now let's go through that same scenario, paying with digital currency, or better known as your credit card, or card transactions, or Visa debit card, or whatever card you might be using. So now you go to your local retailer and you buy $50 worth of goods and you use your card to pay for those goods. Now what happens is money transfers from your account to the retailer's account, but now the problem is the bank responsible for that transaction will take roughly anywhere from 2 to 5%. To keep things simple, let's say $1.50 would be about an average fee that they would charge for that transaction. So now the shop owner has $48.50 in his bank account. He doesn't have $50, he's got $48.50, and $1.50's gone to the bank. So now that shop owner will go and take that $48.50 and he will use his card to pay his supplier. So he'll pay his supplier $48.50 because that's all he's got. He hasn't got $50. Now the supplier, after paying his fees, will have $47. So we've had two transactions. The $50 have turned into $47. So now this supplier's got $47 in his bank account. So now he's going to take his family away for the weekend, and now he's only got $47 to spend rather than $50. So he still takes his family away for the weekend, and he uses his card to pay his $47.50 accommodation bill. Now from that transaction, the bank will take their $1.50. Guess what? We've now got $45.50 that the accommodation provider gets. So within 3 transactions, that $50 has turned into $45.50. Still ignoring inflation, but the $4.50 has gone to the bank. Now, can you see why banks want everyone to stop using cash? And can you see how it devalues our money? Banks and the government no longer want us using cash. And this is the reason. Because there's massive profits for them. So this cycle will continue. So each transaction will incur some fees that then go to the bank. So the scary part is your $50 within 30 transactions will turn to $5. $45 of that $50 has now gone to the bank in fees. Just think about that for a second. You started off with $50. It goes down the line after 30 transactions, after it's gone down the line 30 times, you've now got $5 left. $45 is pure profit that has gone to the bank. 30 transactions later, in cash, your $50 is still $50. Now, hopefully that's made you think. I've got a few more similar videos coming up in the future about very similar things that people aren't really realizing or thinking about too much. Now, if you're interested in those kind of videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you'll be notified when I release any more videos. Now, I hope you enjoyed that little video, and I hope you share it far and wide. Don't forget to share these videos with other like-minded people like yourself so that you can spread these ideas and that they can share the videos so that we get this message out there and people start getting the idea and we get more people on board to whatever cause we might be working towards. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and smash that subscribe button for more videos from Aussie Prepper. Thanks for watching and bye for now.